Hello. Hope everybody's doing well in these very interesting times of ours right now. I wanted to talk about something that I got in my Bare Bones Tarot, in my new release, Bare Bones Tarot. Talk about positional influence. It's the last chapter of the book. And now that we understand why the tarot works, or at least a lot better idea of why it works, we can see that positional influence is something that really is an important factor on the application. And this is something I came up with. I didn't know what else to call it, so that's what I call it. And you won't find it anywhere else in any other work. But we never see a card spread on the table. The card spread is in the reader's mind. But card spread is each position of a card spread is an element of the question we're looking into, whatever that happens to be. It's something that we think is significant to address and to consider and to find answers for. And that's what a card spread is. It's your question fragmented out into different sections. So you never see this on the table. You don't see this. You just see a blank table until cards are placed into it. And that's probably why we never really gave much focus on the spread itself or the application. You never see it. And what positional influence is how the card is interpreted depending on what position it's placed into. So if I have a king, let's say, placed into position 5 on my Celtic cross, let's say, any spread really, but just using my Celtic cross, position 5 is an asset the client has that they should focus on using to try to achieve whatever it is they're trying to accomplish here. Something to focus on that they didn't see before about themselves, or what they got something going for them that they can use. So an asset. So if a king was placed there in position 5, you might look at it as, well, the client has a lot of information or a lot of experience or leadership ability, ways to influence others around them to see their side of things, and they should really use that in trying to accomplish what they're trying to accomplish. Knowledge, information that they have, influence. And if a king was laid in position 8, let's say in the timing position, it would be seen as maybe as a time you need to gather this information. You don't have it. You need to get it. You need to focus on ways that you could become more influential, or find sources that allow you to find the knowledge you need to have to know what you're talking about. So depending on where it's positioned on a spread determines how you interpret the card. That's a big factor. And so putting a definition on the card, let's say a king, a lot of that depends on where it's placed, what you're looking into. So understanding the importance of the position meanings and how they affect a reading, and keeping that in mind as a reader, really helps you find ways of making sense out of the cards that are being placed into these positions. So what I did with Bare Bones Tarot is I took the cards and put them into each one of the 10 positions of my cross, and show you how the card changes its meaning from position 1 going into position 3 or position 7 or position 10 or whatever, all 10 positions, how the card shifts a little. And that gives you a way of understanding how the card can be used. So this is all new as far as it's new material but I think it's very important material. And that's not to say that what's been seen in the past isn't right. I think what's seen in the past is very right. I have a high regard for the people in the past who've worked on this study of the tarot. But we know a lot more today. My dedication on Bare Bones is just a very simple dedication. Dedication for those who have led the way. So Eden Gray and Arthur Waite and Crowley and Pamela Coleman Smith and names after that I'm just a part of that, so are all of us really. And we're still going into things and finding out more and more as time goes on about everything. So positional influence, understanding the positional influence and importance of that, where it's placed in the spread, I think really helps expand your range of understanding what the card can mean and how it can be used in a card spread. Positional influence in Bare Bones Tarot. I'll probably be talking about that a lot. And, some of the things I'm thinking about mentioning our next tarot gathering, which is January 12th. I hope I see you there. It's go to tarotmaps.com. There'll be a link down below, and go to the tarot gatherings in the menu, and it'll take you to a page that's just a link right to the Zoom meeting. 12 o'clock Chicago time, second Tuesday of the month, every month. This one's January 12th, and that's that. So anyway, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep throwing cards. We'll talk soon.